Hi you guys, it's Toya and thank you for watching Toya JTV. Today I want to go over how to fix your hair after severe damage. Okay, you've had very severe damage. Your hair looks a mess. You're sick and tired of it looking a mess and you want it fixed. Okay, so today I'm gonna tell you exactly how to do that. All right, so when you have damage, the first thing you want to do, if it's very severe, you do want to bring in the professionals, okay? So your very first thing you should do is be to book an appointment with a licensed hair care professional. Notice I said hair care professional, meaning that they put the healthiness of the hair as a top priority, not somebody that can just style your hair really well. You want to go to a hair care professional. All right, that hair care professional will know exactly what to do to get you on track. Now, you don't have to go to one every week, every 2 weeks, but that should be your first step so they can at least get your train back on the track. Because if your hair is severely damaged, your train has derailed, okay? So a hairstylist will help you at least put the train back on the track. And then you, once they get the train going, then you can direct it and guide it to where it needs to go, okay? To its final destination. But let them do that first. That will probably include a very extensive moisturizing, protein, all the works with the treatments. It will probably include cutting. If you have a lot of damaged ends, it will include cutting that out and then actually giving you a style to where you can, it's not hard for you to maintain. You want to let them do the heavy lifting, as I call it, and then you just maintain it at home, okay? So once you do that, then when you get home, then you can start keeping it up, okay? If you have a rotten tooth in your mouth, you're not going to try to fix it yourself. You're going to go to the dentist and let them extract that tooth. And then when you go home, then you do what you need to do to keep the rest of your mouth healthy. And that's the same thing I'm talking about here. When your hair is severely damaged, it's perfectly fine to go to a hairstylist, a hair care professional, to help you get you back on track, and then you can maintain the rest at home. And I know a lot of people are either afraid to go to a hairstylist, or you may say you don't have enough money, or you may say you just have a fear of hairstylists because so many have done you wrong in the past. That's why it is very crucial that you do your research on a very good one. And of course, if you're in the area, you can come see me. If you're not in the area, you can come see me at L. Jones Salon. And but there are a lot of other hairstylists like myself that actually care about the healthiness of the hair. Okay, if money is an issue, you have to think of it this way: you've been doing it yourself all this time, and you see where that got you. That got you to the state that you're in right now. So you just need enough for the one visit for them to help you get you back on track, and then you can kind of develop a routine on your own after that. So after you go to see a professional, then after that you want to continue to follow healthy hair practices like using heat, regulating your heat to only once a week. Any heat tools that you use, you want to make sure they have an adjustable temperature gauge so that you can control the temperature. You don't want to go over your hair more than one pass. So if you're using a curling iron, you're not continuously curling the same piece over and over. If you're using a flat iron, you're not flat ironing the same piece of hair 10 times before you go to the next piece. Also, you want to watch your chemicals. If you get a relaxer, you want to stretch them out. If you do have a relaxer, don't get permanent color. If you have permanent color, you want to make sure you moisturize it. You don't want to keep putting more and more color in it all the time, especially you don't want to be doing that on your own. But you want to pick your chemical of choice, stick with it, and because two chemicals in the hair is just very hard to maintain. Also, you want to be making sure you're eating a healthy diet. You're getting the proper nutrition that your hair needs in order to be healthy. You're wrapping it at night, you're tying it up, you're rolling it. All of those healthy hair practices will help you to stay on track, okay? Instead of, you ending up back where you are now. And then it's very okay, and I recommend that you see a professional periodically. So even if it's not once a week, you know, maybe it's, you know, once every 3 months, you know, something like that, to where you can kind of keep your hair on track, because you don't ever want to get back to the point of the severe damage. You don't want to get there. You want to do a complete 180. You want to end up on the opposite side of where you are. You don't want to do a 360 where you know, you get to a good place and you come back and it's back damage. Okay, you don't want to do that. All right, so fixing severe damage, number one, does require a professional. Two, it requires you doing healthy hair practices at home to maintain it. And three, it requires you periodically continuing to go to a hairstylist. All right, so just ask the hairstylist, you know, how often do they recommend you come? You know, even if it's the least amount of times, like how often should you come, just to maintain, to make sure your hair, you know, stays in a healthy position. And then ask, what can you do at home, because they don't mind giving you tips to stay at home. I know I don't, because when I see a client out in public and their hair is looking very, very nice, I'm so proud. I'm like a proud mom, okay? And that just tells me that they're doing everything that I've recommended to them to do at home. Versus when you see one that's out and their hair looks a mess, and you're like, I know you're not around here telling people I do your hair looking like that, you know? So you don't want to be that customer. You want to be one that can keep their hair up on their own, all right? So I hope this helped you guys, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all next time. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.